A Spokane County Sheriff's Sergeant is on paid administrative leave tonight. This is a story you saw first on KXLY.com. Spokane Police arrested Sergeant Pete Bunch Friday for obstructing and resisting arrest. And officers say they nearly tased him to get him under control. KXLY4's Erik Loney is with us with more information.
Yeah, Sergeant Pete Bunch was booked into the Spokane County Jail on Friday on 2 misdemeanors, and he was released a short time later. Police told us Bunch probably would not have been arrested if he just cooperated with his fellow law enforcement officers.
This is video of Sergeant Pete Bunch from 2005. Last Friday, Bunch was reportedly walking a couple blocks from his South Hill home when a neighbor called police thinking he was a prowler. She'd watched him walk through her backyard and her neighbor's yards. Court documents say the first officer on scene stopped Bunch in the street, but Bunch wouldn't look at him and appeared to be in a daze. Police say Bunch was uncooperative and wouldn't answer questions, but he did say he was looking for his lost dog. The report says the officer grabbed Bunch's wrist to arrest him, but Bunch tried to wiggle free, and that's when the officer stepped back and pulled out his taser.
There was a point where the officer certainly felt that he couldn't control the situation and needed to bring his taser out to effect that arrest. It was at that point that other officers arrived, and then they were able to take him into custody.
Without tasering?
Without tasering him.
Officers searched Bunch and found his wallet and learned he was a sheriff's sergeant.
These charges, of all things, I would expect better from a seasoned veteran.
Spokane County Sheriff Ozzie Knezovich says Bunch has been on the force 32 years.
Is obstructing and resisting an offense that can get a sheriff's deputy fired?
Depends on the act. It's not one of those that is good for your career, I can tell you this.
The sheriff says there will be an internal investigation when the criminal case is complete. For now, Bunch is on paid administrative leave.
The county doesn't have a system where we put people on unpaid status. It's all paid leave. I don't like that system, so I'm going to find a way to plug the sergeant into a position where he can work and the taxpayers can get some benefit for that pay.
And we called Sergeant Bunch's home, and the person who picked up the phone said Bunch wasn't there, but he did say Bunch was out looking for the dog that morning. The neighbor that called 911 did tell us she did hear Bunch whistle twice. Now, Bunch has been in trouble before. He was a lieutenant, but was demoted to a sergeant. Now, the sheriff couldn't comment on past discipline. Reporting live, Erik Loney, KXLY4 HD News.